Victor and Marina once lived in a small town where everyone knew each other. They were an exemplary couple. They both worked, raised two children, and took care of household chores. At first glance, their family was ideal, but behind the facade of calmness hid a secret. Marina has always been sociable and attractive, which more than once attracted the attention of men. At first, she just flirted at parties and in cafes, but soon it grew into something more. The first acquaintances started with neighbors, then friends at work, and even random meetings at the gym. Her life became a constant series of excuses and made-up stories. Victor, working late, often left Marina alone with her thoughts. He trusted her, unaware of her cheating. Marina cleverly manipulated the situation, inventing plausible stories. She stayed late at work on projects or met with friends. It seemed to her that all this passes without consequences. But one day her world began to crumble. Victor, sensing something amiss, decided to conduct his own investigation. He began to notice strange messages in Marina's phone, her laughter when communicating with friends, and secretive behavior. The feeling of betrayal began to eat away at his soul. One day, coming home early, Victor saw Marina smiling on the screen of her phone. At that moment, he realized that his suspicions were not groundless. Determined to find out the truth, he took his wife's phone, which had been left unattended. Sodra Ginoy correspondence opened his eyes to the fact that Marina was in active intimacy with several men, colleagues, neighbors, and even an old acquaintance. Victor was shocked. He couldn't believe that his family was crumbling before his eyes. His inner voice told him to talk to Marina, but he was afraid that this would be the final end of their relationship. At the same time, he realized that he could not continue to live in ignorance. That evening, Victor gathered his courage and decided to talk to Marina. When she returned home, he felt his heart pounding with excitement. Victor showed her the evidence, and Marina, finding herself in a desperate situation, confessed. She talked about her feelings, her fears, and what she was looking for in other men. However, instead of understanding and forgiveness, Victor felt only pain. All these years, he loved Marina honestly and faithfully. The conversation ended in tears and screaming, and in the end, they both realized that their relationship had been tragically undermined. Marina tried to mend the relationship, but Victor felt that deceit had replaced love. The internal conflict continued. He loved her, but hated her for her betrayal. After several weeks of intense attempts to get everything back, they decided to part ways. Victor left to start a new life, looking for new meaning and new love, and Marina was left with emptiness and regret. She realized that behind the pursuit of passion, she had lost the most important thing: family. Now the only question left for both of them was, could they ever find happiness beyond their mistakes?